like I didn't go this way. You can't like pull it out. It's pink. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be perfect. I feel like Medea, if I mess this up one more time. Story time. I got my first troll and I have to leave to get my daughter in 15 minutes, but the fabric is here. I'm so excited. I have the crochet cow kits. The name of this launch, I'm so excited. Hello Crafty Babes, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brittany, and if you're new here, I share all about the behind the scenes of running my handmade business out of my home, all while juggling wifey and mommy things. So I am knee deep in the first product launch of 2025. So I've moved past the planning phase and we're now in the testing and actually making all the things that are going to be in the launch. So let me show you what I've been working on. So right now, my first crochet kit ever is out to testers. I've had one feedback so far and it was really, really great, but it was from someone who had already kind of crocheted before, so they weren't a complete newbie. But let me show you one of the variations I made last night, and I just can't keep anything to myself. It's a chocolate cow. So it's a strawberry chocolate cow. And I think the only thing I might change the nose color. So it's like baby pink with chocolate brown spots and a little heart back here. I think I want to add some eyelashes right here, which would be very easy for beginners to do. I just don't know if I absolutely love the color of the nose. This is like a mauve pink. And so let me know what you think in the comments if this kind of shade of pink, it's in the pink family, works, or if maybe I should try something else. But this is one of the variations that will be in the crochet kit that will launch in March. Specific date is TBD. One of the things that's going to be in the launch is like custom quilted crafty bags. Like they're going to be marketed as crafty bags, but they could really be like anything bags. Think large project bag and then a smaller utensil, tool, very small things that you use to make crochet projects or plushies, amigurumi, in a smaller pouch that you can put inside the big bag. So these are just the demos. So this is not like the final product. I used some super cute fabric from Hobby Lobby. This is like it's got some bumblebees on it. I thought it looked very springy. So a couple things about this one. I love how I did the quilting. I do not love my tag on the outside. I do think it's just the kind of tag that I have. And so on the other one, I put it on the inside. And I tried something different with the zipper. I don't love it for this flat style pouch. So I'll probably keep this one for myself. And I love the long shape, but I don't love how short it is. So then I did this one. So this is more the shape that I'm going for. And let me grab a crochet hook. Okay, this is a 9mm. This is ginormous, but it's definitely large enough to put several hooks in there. You could put some safety eyes, stitch markers, that sort of thing. And then I put my logo in the, I put my logo in the inside, and I thought that looked much cleaner on this one. And I also quilted it a little bit differently than the first one. I actually didn't finish quilting that one. And I do like the zippers. I put zipper tabs on this one, and I like that finished look much better. I was trying something different with the zipper style. Like I'm not new to zippers, but I was just trying different things and see what I liked as a more finished look. But you really, with a small pouch, you really can't go wrong with just the zipper tabs. I just think it looks the best. However, I did do something different on the giant project bag. So this thing is 14 by 11. It's giant, and I got a really good zipper to put on there. It is different than this zip. These are the cheapy ones from, so I did get a different zipper on this big one. These are the cheapy ones from Amazon. They work great. They're just very cheap to buy in bulk. This is from a roll of zipper tape that's much nicer. And I do like the finish on this zipper. It's got a tab on this side and then a nice finished seam on this side. But I like how big it is. So I'm gonna finish a boxy one here in a minute, but I did put some compartments on the inside of the zipper lining, and so it just opens really wide, and you could probably fit at least a whole skein of Bernat blanket in here, which is what my kits are going to be using. This is totally out of order, but I want to insert this question right here. So I am planning a vendor series for my YouTube, like very in-depth, how to become a vendor, how to be a successful vendor, common mistakes I see, like all kinds of stuff. I've got at least 6 or 7 videos planned right now in my Notion, and my question to my viewers is, when the best time to put that out would be. I know market season for me is heavily in the fall, but I know that a lot of other people start like late spring, on into the summer. I do not do summer markets because it's hot. It is hot here in West Tennessee. So let me know in the comments if that would be something that's better to come out like in the spring, like March, April, before market season really kicks up, or maybe later in the summer before fall market season kicks up. So this week in the studio, I'm gonna be doing a lot of sewing. I'm gonna nail down what specific style of larger bag and then pouch that I want to include in the launch before I start cutting into my really pretty fabric that's coming from Spoonflower. I need to design some seamless patterns that I'm gonna use to tease the launch, and I'm probably gonna put those on some bookmarks as well. I need to design the matching sweatshirt design. And then I also need to design, and this will be more computer work stuff in Canva, like everything to do with the crochet kit box, like the exterior sticker, the interior thank you card, the, I've already got the pattern written out and designed. I need to tweak some things with it. And then I need to finish my shop room makeover. If you watched my video last week, there used to be a bed in here. Like right back here, there used to be a giant bed, and I just kept like this huge gray coverlet over it, and it was essentially just a giant workstation because this used to be our guest bedroom. But I got that out of there. I got a brand new table, and you can see my shipping station back there, which is one of the things that I wanted to add to the room, but there's still a lot more organization to do. I've got some things coming in the mail today and tomorrow that will help me finish those shop room makeover. And then I have several things that I just need to hang up and decorate because this is what we're working with right now. So this station looks really very nice and clean over here, and you can sneak peek some of the crochet kit cows down there. But this is all stuff that needs to find a home that was either under the bed or came out of the woodwork.
Trying to think, but I can't when you're looking at me. Racking my brain for a way to tell you I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready, but I lost it when you let me look into your heart. Now I'm falling fast, and I'm falling hard. So I'll give you my world if you'll make it turn. And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn. I'll give you my love.
Okay, so I have to leave to go get my daughter from school, but this is what I actually genuinely need your help with. So I made 2 different types. These are prototypes, like these are not what the actual fabric will be. This is just what I had in my room already. So I showed you the flat style. I really like the flat style because it could easily fit in a backpack. Obviously, it's gonna have bulk to it if there's stuff in it. And I really love these zippers. Like, definitely buy those again. And then I really like how there's these deep compartments on the inside, and you could just drop the smaller accessory pouch with the smaller tools inside it as well. Or if you didn't want to use this, you could just put your hooks and stuff on the inside compartments. Now this is the style that I initially thought of. Wow, that looks so bad in the video. Hang on. So this is probably this is actually not the proportion that I would want to use. It needs to be longer. I like the height, but it needs to be longer and the zipper not go down as far, if that makes sense. But it opens really, really wide, and it's just a different shape. So let me know in the comments which one, if you had a preference, if you are a crafty or a crochet person, which style you would prefer, like a giant oversized boxy that opens really wide, or dude, I'm leaning towards this one. Like, I just realized I didn't actually finish quilting it. Like, I didn't go this way, but it's still really, really pretty. I just like how big it is, and it could fit. I might be making the decision for myself. Good morning. I have so much to do today. I feel like I say that every day, and I do. But Monday was kind of a wash work-wise. Like, my daughter was out of school for the holiday, and I did some stuff, but not worth filming. And then yesterday, I spent 2.5 hours of my life at the Verizon store getting a new phone. And so I've been really antsy to get back in here and just have like a real work day. I did not go to the gym this morning. I will go before I pick up my daughter from school. So, I'm going to split my time between launch stuff and shop makeover organizing stuff. I haven't shared this, but I got a brand new one of those HTV, heat presses. And I 100% did pay more for the purple one. Yes, I did. We're on a budget over here, but it was purple. So I was thinking about the project bag situation. You know, I said I really, really liked this one the most, and I do. And it's not that I disliked this one. Obviously, this shape is very odd, and I didn't quilt it because I was just working on this shape. But two things. I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to make it longer and not quite well, I actually like how tall it is. Like, it's supposed to be a jumbo, like, project bag, but I'm gonna make it longer, and I am gonna quilt the next one because I think I know where I went wrong size-wise, and I also did not enjoy the method that I did the corners with on this one. It was really cumbersome. If you sew, you sew everything essentially inside out. And I was trying to make it where the interior lining like was directly sewn into or attached to the exterior. So there was less like, you can't like pull it out. It's like in there, if that makes sense. And I can still do that. I'm just going to do it a different way that's less annoying. Story time. I got my first troll. Like, I've been pretty blessed so far to like not really encounter any negativity online. This troll comment was on one of my shorts, and I will be the first to tell you that my shorts and reels game, I don't even have a game. Like, I'm still trying to navigate that and figure that out. You would think I would be able to do it. I'm working on it. So the troll comment was on one of the reels that it was like a clip from one of my bigger vlogs, and I was just trying something new. But anywho, he said something about my life being complete twaddle, and I was like, I don't really know what that means. Maybe he's British, but I just laughed. Like, it didn't really bother me at all. But again, like, I used to teach 7th grade, so like I feel like I have pretty thick skin, and I kind of see either aggressive or passive aggressive comments for what they are. So I was thinking about that comment this morning when, I'm working on this launch. I've never done like a for real full multi-product launch with a theme. Like, this is, I would say it's new territory for me. Like, I've launched products before, but like, I'm really throwing my all into this, and I cannot wait. My fabric is supposed to be here today, and I was waiting for that to get here to like announce what the name of the launch is going to be, and because it won't really make a lot of sense until you see the fabric. Here I am putting my all into this launch, and then I'm remembering this comment, and it did not bring me down. It truly did not. I actually thought, maybe I'm doing something right if I'm getting trolled online. So if anything, it's kind of given me fuel to like keep going. Not that I needed fuel, because I got this and I don't need any internet trolls to do that for me. So I'm kind of nervous about the launch, but if nobody buys anything, it's fine. I've still come a long way from the last launch I did that wasn't a launch. Hey, baby girl. Anytime you hear that noise, that's my dog. Is that what you wanted? I've got to get you a bed in here. Oh wow, this corner is really dark. I usually don't film like this early in the morning because I try to wait till the sun comes around a little bit, even though I have a bunch of lights in here. It's just a very dark room. Anywho, another reason I'm doing like quilted, I mean, I guess you could use them as makeup bags. I'm marketing them as crafty bags, like I said, is because I really miss sewing. So I used to sew, and I still do when I get orders. I just don't like push them out as much. I used to sew wallets, like make wallets start to finish, like these big accordion multi-compartment clutch wallets. And I just miss having products that I sew. Like I sew the corner bookmarks, and they do really great. They're really great market sellers because it's like a low price point and they're just different. You know, I realized I missed a line marking these. But I just really miss having sewing products. I love sewing. I love how they turn out. And I just feel like sewing products are just a really pretty complement to any launch. Also, not so pro tip, I haven't used a marking pen in a very long time to make my quilting lines. I tried using a scorer, but if you don't sew it like right away, the mark lines go away. And so here's the mark lines, right? Well, when I did, this is a very messed up bag. I totally messed up the measurements on this one, but I marked it one day and then I didn't quilt it till the next day. And when I went to press out the marking lines, like they're still in there. So if this bag had not been the lumpy mess that it is, I would have had to like throw it in the washer, and I don't like to sell bags that I have washed myself. So this is gonna be like go in the trash. I'm just gonna cut out the zipper tab so I can reuse that.
You'll make it sweet, and I'll give you my heart if you'll make it beat. Trying to search for the truth, girl, how do you feel? You checking in for the weekend, or you gonna settle down here? Cause I've been broken when I left my heart open far too many times. I want something real, I want something right. So I'll give you my world if you'll make it turn. And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn. I'll give you my love if you'll make it sweet.
I feel like Medea, if I mess this up one more time. I cut a 15 by 11 piece, and I could tell based on the length of it before I messed it up that this is going to be the size. This was going to be perfect before. So what happened was I was busy trying to do, three things at once, and I cut the corners too early. No, I cut the corners after missing a critical step because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So that's why it looks like this. I cut the corners and then I was sewing, and then I had to rip all the stitches out, and now it's gonna be extremely short. However, like I said, I think I found the right size. This was going to be perfect. I'm kind of so upset with myself. Note to self, don't try to do too many things at once, which is like super hard if you're a small business owner. So I think I'm gonna take a break and get started on the craft room organization stuff.
My baby knows that I work hard for a living. There ain't no arguing with that. I bring the bacon home, and when there's some left over, I see him chewing on the fat. I drink my coffee with a bit of cream and sugar. It tastes too bitter when
Okay, so this is what we're working with. I just spent probably, 2 hours, over 2 hours cleaning up the room. The closet is still a disaster. We're just not going to look at that. I took all my parfait chunky out and I left this one empty on purpose, just for finished product, whatever. I put some admin stuff down there. I condensed all of the fabric bins. This is probably the fabric bin I use the most. Here's more parfait chunky, and these are whips or work in progresses. So this is the shipping station and all the machine station that I wanted to just have everything over here. I finally unboxed my HTV press and put that on the bottom. I put this shelf together and I got the one with wheels. This is one I already had without wheels so that I could pull it out if I needed to get behind there. And there's my Cricut, my Munbin printer, my laminator, my other printer that I just use for non-color stuff. This is my thingy organizer I take to markets, but I get enough local orders. I need the bags. I'm just going to keep this over here for now. I like the way it looks over there. And then I put the black one over there to hide that cord situation. And this shelving is not finished, but I love what I've done here. This doesn't go here. And that's my daughter's stickers. Those are not going to stay there either. My Olive in June, and I love how it's going so far. This used to be like a catch-all, and now I would really like it to be decor. And so I'm going to keep working on that. I have to go pick up my daughter soon, and so I'm going to have to finish this at a later date. I've also got lots of stuff just all over the floor that it's the kind of stuff like I'm not going to throw it away or give it away, but I don't know what to do with it. I'm sure every crafter has that problem, but it's probably going to go back under the bed. So the bed we took out of here is going to go in my daughter's room, and that's probably going to be my crafty catch-all space. So I just went to check the mail, and I have to leave to get my daughter in 15 minutes, but the fabric is here. I'm so excited. Before we open the fabric, this means that I get to announce the theme and the name of the launch. This is so exciting. But before we do that, I did get, I think these are crochet sticks. I've been meaning to order them for a while. I've needed them for years, actually. I don't know why I didn't order them. But they are from, I'll add the link down below in the description. She's kind of a small business, I think, but she did a really good job. It is Love Laughed Handcraft on Etsy, and I felt like the prices were very reasonable, and the shipping was fast. Everything you would expect your Etsy order to be. It's in this cute little organza bag, and I can't remember if she had exactly the ones I want. Oh my gosh! They're little Highland gals. Look how cute. So I got pink, purple, and then I got some boy Highlands with the cap and the blue. I wanted 4 just in case I'm doing more than one project at a time. And then it has these you can take off to help hold your spot. I just think they're so cute. I thought they would look really good in like whip photos, you know, like, oh my gosh. Now the moment we've been waiting for. So I ordered this on Spoonflower. Okay. I get so nerdy excited about fabric. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's one of them. It's like a kind of a Western, but not like with cowboy boots or anything, but it's just very rusticy, like boho, chick, you know, girly vibes. It's a little bit bigger, like the print is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but it's still gonna work. I mean, I'm making giant project bags with these, and I love how it's a little bit on the watercolor side. And then this is the one I was super excited about. Here, let me unfold it. It's cowboy boots, but it's not like your, you know, like, not razzle dazzle. What's the word I'm looking for? Like glam cowboy boots. It's really like a pretty classic pink and green cowboy boot. Like, I just think it's so pretty. I've ordered this light pink solid interior lining fabric. from my local quilt shop, but it's not in yet. But I did order this pink. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be perfect. Like it's a little bit dark for that one, but oh yeah, that's gonna look so good. And I did order another fabric, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. This is actually for the Q2 launch, but it'll give you a little bit of a hint as to what the theme is going to be. Is it not so pretty? I have never seen fabric like this before, where it's like pet related, but it's very, very pretty. Like, this really doesn't do it justice. Again, it's a little bit, the print itself is a little bit bigger than what I expected, but I can make it work. So between this very like cowgirl blush type of fabric and the kits that are gonna have the crochet cow kits, the name of this launch, I'm so excited, is Blush and Boots. Blush and Boots. Blush for pink, boots for like the cow, rustic type of vibes. Like, it's not full on rustic boho, but like kind of just a little bit with like light pink plaid and stuff. I'm so stoked. I cannot wait to cut into this fabric. Unfortunately, I have to go get my daughter right now, so it's gonna have to wait. Thankfully, I finished all my troubleshooting issues with the demo bags that I made like this. Like, I know what I did wrong, and I know that this is the size that I want before I start cutting into this. So tomorrow when I see you, I will probably still keep working on the room. I can't really do much else with the room until my husband gets the bed set up in our daughter's room, and I can get some of this stuff out and back under that bed. And then we're gonna cut into the fabric. I decided to demo one more bag. I used my Harry Potter fabric, and I'm so glad I did. I found the shape. This is the jumbo shape that I wanted. It is 5.5 by 8.5. Like, it's perfect. The only thing I need to do is add, I want to do double tabs, like pull tabs, and I want to do a different zipper finish. So I used a cheap zipper on this one, but I want to add zipper tabs right here to kind of, you probably can't see on the video, but kind of make that nice and finished and close it up really nice. I don't like that. So I want to put a tab right here to kind of give that. Also, I didn't realize that the strawberry polka dot that from Hobby Lobby that I was using to just practice with, this totally goes with Blush and Boots. I think I might add it. I think I might have 3 fabrics instead of 2. I'm starting with just a few fabrics because I'm trying not to overspend. This is my first big launch, and so I just don't want to like buy too much and then, you know. But so I'm gonna start cutting into my new fabric. So when I got really excited yesterday, I didn't realize, well, I knew this, but I just, in my excitement, I forgot. I ordered some very, very light pink to go as the interior lining for the boots one. And so that's not here yet, but I did go ahead and get the green that's gonna be the interior lining for this one. And even though I usually make nearly everything possible in batches, I'm going to use an old phone to time myself how long it takes me to make one, like cut to finish, so that will help me with pricing these later. Does anyone else absolutely cringe when they cut into their quilted fabric? Like, I'm cutting the squares so that I can make the tall part of the bag, and every time I'm like double checking, make sure I didn't like check twice, cut once. I just got off the phone with someone that I'm working out a very large wholesale partnership. So one of my goals for this year was to explore more wholesale partnerships. And this one was purely by happenstance. She met me at a market, and it's for a like AAU basketball team. And yeah. And so don't let anyone tell you that markets are not worth your time. This was worth all the ones I threw in the trash. Oh my gosh, you guys, this has exceeded expectations. I know there's a lot of quilty bags out there, but this is exactly how I envisioned. Are you ready? Look at it. Oh my goodness. The pink zipper is everything. And I spent a little bit of money on like a good quality zipper. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's big, it's squishy texture. So the quilting turned out beautifully. Oh my gosh, I want to keep this for myself. I did double tabs. Okay, and I ended up putting double zipper tabs as well. I think that's just an extra nice finish there. And I'm so glad that I did this on the inside. This is a pain in the rear end, to be honest with you, sewing wise. But I didn't want the interior lining just like you'd be able to just like yank it out and it just be floating around. So when I was sewing, I don't really know how to explain this, but basically the lining is sewed to the exterior so it doesn't move. Well, like it moves a little bit on the bottom because I did have to finish this sewn shut on the inside, but it's bigger than some of the other ones that I've seen, but I wanted it big on purpose so that you could totally put some crafty stuff in there. Oh my gosh. I'm just obsessed. I'm so proud of myself. I fully intended to like hang some stuff in my room today that, I had to take down when I was doing my shop makeover, but I forgot how long it takes to actually quilt these things. So I did another one this morning that took a bit of time to perfect before. I wanted to make sure it was perfect before I cut into the expensive fabric. The total time was 50 minutes. I really feel like if I were batch making these, I could really get that time down. I was also taking my time, making sure I didn't miss any steps. And so once I get making several of them, I feel like maybe I could get that down to at least 40 or 45. Ruby is snoring away back here. She's had such a hard day of, patrolling the back porch and not barking at the delivery drivers. It feels so good to be making things that I really, really enjoy again. Part of running a business, it's this, you want to be passionate about what you're doing, but you also want to make and sell things that people will actually buy. And so I've been really consumed with the physical crochet products during market season because that's historically what will 100% sell for me every single time. And I still love doing that, but I miss sewing. I want to do more sewing projects so bad. And I had this other idea getting out of control. This could be like a medium size, and then I could make like a jumbo and then a smaller one, and they could like fit inside of each other. I know that's also probably not a novel idea, but the possibilities are endless. I really enjoyed this sewing vlog today, and if you'd like to see more of my content, give my channel a like and subscribe, Crafty Babes, and I will see you next week. Bye!